growing up together. I mean, those two were truly in love, and it was a blessing in our lives to have you guys be part of us. I want to say, that part of my heritage, this old guy Ted Hoff, I know that I've got a big streak of his genes in me. I used to see him when I was a kid. He'd come out and visit, and we'd be walking around the streets of California somewhere in San Francisco, and he would just walk straight up to cold strangers and shake their hands off their arms and just say, you know, Ted Hoff, Mandan, North Dakota, you know, and where are you from? And he would, and the next thing you know, he knew somebody that they knew, and he would just, the guy was just amazing. He was so connected. He knew everybody, and it was an inherent skill or a genetic trait that I'm glad that I inherited, because I was able to relate it to a career in sales the last 20 years or more. And I got to say that it's done my heart good to see it passed down into my brother's son, Brett Cates, probably one of the most amazing salesmen I've ever met.
Oh my God.
Right here, if you haven't met Brett. Ted Hoff Jr. right here. This guy. Don't buy any glasses from him, I'm telling you. You'll end up with 6 pairs. And, although, don't you think they're pretty stylish, huh? But anyway, it's a good thing. Sales is a good thing. But now my sister Debbie wants to come up and talk about me.
Hey, Debbie.
Into it?
Don't touch it.
Just trying to talk for Mom. I can tell all you sisters, of course you know it, you felt it, but our mom told us all the time how much she loved all of you. So strong. She was an incredible mom. Our mom was our rock. And when Mom died, she was my age when she died. We lost her much, much too early. But hopefully, those of you who can remember her and the cousins, Mom was a very sweet, dear, mothering kind of person. She loved all her nieces and nephews. She talked about her sisters. She loved her sisters very, very much and missed them from being out in California. And we were lucky enough that Marianne lived close by for a lot of years when we were small kids. And Dolores later, in later years. But she loved all you guys very much, and she told us stories about your mom and dad all the time. We loved it. We ate it up. And I was going to say something else that was really cool, and it just has slipped my mind that quickly. But
Come back up
if I think about it.
Remember,
But just,
come right back
yeah, just talking about what a great mom she was. She was a great mom to all of us. And when Mom died, we were all with her at the last time, and I was so scared when Mom was dying and crying all the time. And I can tell you that Mom was really resolved with it, and she was comforting me when she died and telling me it's okay, you know, that she had tremendous faith and that she knew she was going to be in heaven and that everything was going to be fine. And so just know that she was one of the most wonderful people I've ever known in my whole life, and she loved all of you guys very, very much.
Okay. She remembered.
And because I just told Gail this story, she didn't know. I just wanted all you cousins to know our Uncle Harold was in the Navy with my dad, and he brought my dad home to North Dakota to meet my mom, and that's how they hooked up. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know what to say. I'm just glad to see all of you. It's great. So many of you came so far, and appreciate it. I think the one thing
Hang it.
3 deep breaths. Have a fun story.
I just always remember Grandma and Grandpa when they came out. Mom would take Grandma and Grandpa to the grocery store, and Grandpa would go down the vegetable aisle and pick every single vegetable he could possibly put into the cart, and ones that I've never heard of before, and made a soup. And I remember borscht. And I remember us 4 kids. We were sitting on a picnic bench out in our backyard, and we were feeding the dog our soup. the dog loved it. But when Grandma came back out and saw that our bowls were empty, she thought we loved it and got us more. That was a horrible soup.
You had to eat it and it was all gone.
Yeah, gosh, yeah.
You guys have to eat it too?
But the one thing that I always will remember and will always take with me forever and ever is that Grandpa used to say all the time, prayer changes things. And prayer does change things. And I thank him for that faith and that love in God that he's given back to me through my mom. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, don't take the
Bruce, Gail wanted to say something.
Go, Gail.
Come on, Gail. Yeah, come up. If any of the cousins want to say something about Grandpa Hoff and Grandma Hoff, come on up, please. Or about your family, too. It doesn't matter.